meso-analysis, meso-discussions, and IEM bot.
I haven't even looked at mesoanalysis. Stop being ahead of me.
Think I got everything up?
The Tallahassee
But
radar
I don't know for certain.
site.
Let me get my Chrome just really quickly prepared to join my call. Think I got everything up?
The Tallahassee radar
But I don't know for
site.
certain. There we go.
Alright, link, copy, general chat, paste, general chat, here, paste. Ah! Okay.
1 second, let me just update Andrew quickly.
Oi, this is hooking. Why? Stop. Interlochin under the gun 2 days in a row.
Sounds fun.
Imagine getting tornado warnings. New Jersey in February. Anyhow. Well, welcome all.
Hang on, let me screen share my GR2 real quick.
Welcome back to episode 2 of A Couple Intense Tornadoes Possible. Welcome back to another severe weather coverage live stream on the on the Royal and Wire 54 channel. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. I'm gonna have to leave in 5 minutes, but Logan's gonna take it for me until like 3:30 if he has a class. Worst comes to worst, like if there's a tornado warning or something like that, he can take it until 3:45, which is when I will get back. And it's freezing raining here. Fun times.
Good job.
Thank you.
Just finishing getting set up here.
Logan, your GR2 is having a seizure. I hope you know.
How badly?
It's like pulsing in and out between the... Oh, Jesus.
It's because I zoomed in and out. That's why.
No, it's not just that. It's you pulsing back. It's pulsing back and forth between the, like the white border and stuff like that, and then just in on the radar. So it's kind of dying.
Do me a favor real quick. Share your Discord. Let me see exactly what it looks like.
Huh?
Do me a favor real quick. Share your Discord. Let me see what it looks like.
Okay, work in it for a little bit. Maybe you'll see what I mean.
Right now, it seems like it's working fine. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So is it just based on... Oh no, whenever I move it, it does that shit.
Almost 3 million without power in Texas. What?
May have to go one panel then, just for today.
Right outside the warning, I'm in Hawthorne. So Hawthorne is to the west. You're fine.
Suck, but because normally I go 4, but if I have to go one panel today, I will. Does it look good now? If I'm just doing one panel.
I'm gonna eat my cereal. Cereal.
Does it look good now, other than it being a bit stuttery?
Yes.
All right.
Looks fine. And there is peace eye still. Nice. Oh, Joe, I think, is in a severe warning. Either that or he's just behind.
No NATO in Texas this morning. I saw that.
What? Where?
Yeah.
Joe.
In East Texas.
Does anyone have photos?
I have to find the video
send
again.
Send it to me via Discord or Twitter. Please. I would love to see.
I have to find the video again. Someone sent it in general. I gotta find the video again. Give me a sec. Rolling up through past Discord messages. There we go. There we go.
Oh, come on now. I can stop sharing my screen, but come on now.
Oh, wait, I just realized I don't have the audio alert enabled for IEM. Ha! Oops.
Oops.
Oopsies.
That's not like the worst tornado I've ever seen in the world either, so...
Exactly.
Because I live in New Jersey, so we get all the crap here. I have to finish my cereal before my thing in 3. I have a Zoom call.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
I take it this is... Yeah, and that's...
Oh, Joe's well behind everything at this point.
Yeah. Alright, so... There it goes. You know what? Actually, if I'm smart, I'll use Tallahassee's radar. I was looking at Jacksonville's for the tornado warning. If I'm smart, I'll use Tallahassee's.
Map. I will when I get back. Just kind of in a time crunch here for stuff. Crap. Actually, yeah, that is what I want. Alright, so what I'm going to
I don't have any of the road plugins or whatever you do, but...
How do you have more viewers than me, Morgan? Because I have, like, 14 times the amount of subscribers.
That's 11,000 feet up, but I have to look back closer.
Notification squad. If y'all have notifications on for me, where are you at? Show up in the chat.
I love seeing purple on not on reflectivity, on velocities. I love seeing purple.
Any touchdowns? Well, I just got home, so Logan, can you speak for that? Was there anything of...
I don't know if there's anything confirmed on the ground yet, but I think there was one tornado warning before this one.
It is very garbage.
I think there was one tornado warning before this one.
No.
I love seeing purple on radar. This is very epic. Holy hell, I got like 4 IEMs. Jesus.
What's up? Not much. Good to see you.
Tornado watch number 8. Tornado watch number 8 just got issued.
Why? Every time I have to go do something! It's every time, man. Every single time I need to go, leave, and do something, something gets issued. This is linear as crap.
It's basically issued for southeastern Georgia and north central Florida. That's basically what it got issued for. As well as, let's see what else. That's old, and that's just talking about the tornado watch. Okay.
I am having an issue with Zoom. This is very unfun.
Very unfun.
Yes.
There's another IM. What just happened now? Significant weather advisory for Central Marion.
Epic Games.
National Weather Service meteorologists were tracking a strong thunderstorm near Santos, or 10 miles south of Ocala, moving north at 25. Wind gusts up to 50, funnel clouds, and minor flooding due to heavy rainfalls possible with this storm. Locations impacted include Ocala, Fort McCoy, Citra, Spar, Anthony, Silver Spring Shores, Santos, Ocala Airport, Bellevue, and Riddick.
Fun times. Alright, y'all, at this point I'm going to have Logan take over. We have 20 people watching, so just give him your utmost respect if you can. If he's lagging behind on something, give him a minute. What I will do is I will pop this out. I'll come over here, minimize that, and Logan, the floor will be yours.
Alright, is my screen being shown now, I take it?
Yes,
yep, there it is. Okay. Alright, so... have fun with them. Like, Jesus, IEMs! Holy shit! Oh, they just issued a new day 1. That's why things are freaking going off. What does the new day 1 look like? I have to go to College of DuPage because SPC doesn't want to update their website. Go. Uh, okay. Categorical outlook. They kept the enhanced. So they still have the 10 sig tour, along with a 5 hail and a 30 sig wind. Okay. Epic Games. On a scale of 1 to 10, how's this event going to do things? I don't really know, Nate. I've been doing college work up until now, and I haven't really looked at things a whole lot. So, there's another tour. Yes, there is. This tour is for Northern Bay County, Southeastern Walton County, and Southeastern Washington County. My GR2 actually beat my IEM. That's surprising. Until 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, at 2:01, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Panama City Beach, moving northeast at 60. This is radar indicated. Tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of Northern Bay, southeastern Walton, and southeastern Washington counties, including the following locations: West Bay, Seminole Hills, Gulf Resort Beach, Greenhead, Bahama Beach, Redhead, Giner Spring, Pine Log, Edgewater Gulf Beach, and Sunnyside. And again, this is radar indicated hail of less than 3/4 of an inch, and this is in effect until 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So let me actually pull my reflectivity back up. What's this look like? It actually looks interesting, not gonna lie. Oh, that's rotation. That is some rotation right there, not gonna lie. Holy, I want to get storm motion from the warning. Thank you. And I just want to place this here for a better marker, because this one's not marker, storm track. Place this right here. So pretty much if you are in anywhere along this path, West Bay, northeast of Vicksburg, northeast of, is that Ecofina from the looks of it? Yeah, Ecofina. And heading up toward Compass Lake and all that. If you're in any of that area, take your proper precautions, get into a basement or most interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows, and if you can, if you have time, grab pillows and blankets to protect your head and your major body parts from flying debris. What does CC? There's no debris ball yet, but then again, you're not on land yet, so you wouldn't see that. You're trying to multitask? So you've got a good spectrum width here, which would indicate a lowering, but it's a bit further ahead. Not storm relative, although storm relative actually looks good too. Holy crap. Storm relative actually looks really nice. The base velocity looks nicer. I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks amazing. What are you talking about, Morgan? Morgan, your Discord's still unmuted. Did he finally fix it? I think he finally fixed that. No, he didn't. Mason just randomly sends me a freaking message saying I need viewers. Mason, just have fun on your own, Mason, for now. And this rotation right now is actually holding strong. Surprise. It comes on land. I expect it might weaken a tad, but yes, I saw that new TOA, Bray. I already talked about that. What's CDR look like? I mean, interesting, but nothing to really be concerned about. What's this? Prob Tour 76. Well, okay then. I actually want to look at that in more detail. I want to go back to baseball, see quickly. Virtual integrated liquid of 1.1. Okay, that actually doesn't look half bad. That's only looking 1,400 feet up. What's mesoanalysis showing? I want to see what mesoanalysis shows on that cell. Let's just take a general look here. I saw they extended the tornado watch. I saw that. You've got favorable conditions. You've got cape upwards of 1250 plus. You've got shear of around 60. You've got 298 helicity. This actually looks good. If things can initiate right, you've got possibly something to watch here. Hate living in Florida so much. I can imagine. I can imagine. TDS just moved again. Luckily, from the looks of it, it looks like it's going to avoid major population centers. Unless this thing suddenly shifts, which I'm hoping it doesn't. But regardless, you've got like wind speeds of 90 here, you've got 20s here. But you've got strong wind speeds in front of it. So that's definitely something to watch out for. CC, is there a CC? I mean, there's a pixel or two, but that's about it. I mean, I would definitely say it could. Just CC isn't something you can really rely on here because it's not like there doesn't seem to be hail indicated until you get further north, and you're not passing over any major areas, so you wouldn't really get a debris ball per se on CC. But what's spectrum width look like? I would definitely say there's potential for this to be on the ground, especially with this spectrum width lowering right here. This one yellow pixel. I would definitely say this could be on the ground. 100%, because you've got the strong rotation here. You have the spectrum width showing that. You have base reflectivity showing a bit of what could be a hook on the back end. Let's just verify that. Yeah, it's kind of forming a hook. New severe in Alabama. I just realized I do not have Alabama IEMs up. That is fun. Give me a second. What did Andrew just show me? Yes, Andrew, I saw that. Curious, what does NROD look like? Oh, okay! NROD of frickin' 1.6. That's definitely interesting to say the least. I would not be surprised if this was on the ground. I would not be surprised at all. Mesoanalysis. What else we got here? You've definitely got conditions favorable, and it's definitely heading into conditions that are favorable. You've definitely got everything favorable here. Not gonna lie. I would not be surprised that's on the ground. By the way, for whoever's asking which category it is, you can't predict a rating for a tornado before it's on the ground. Why am I being ringed in another thing? Go away for right now. You can't predict a category or rating. Well, it's like this. It'd have to be a damage survey. Rotation's weakened a bit, but not a lot. I still wouldn't be surprised if this is on the ground still. I have no clue what the hell Morgan's doing. The VIL looks decent, but what just got issued? Alright, that tornado warning for Putnam just got expired. What is this? Okay. Yeah, this still looks to avoid major areas. It's mainly sticking with its heading. I mean, unless this thing stays on the ground all the way up to Round Lake, which I highly doubt it will. Unless it stays on the ground all the way up to there, I don't really see this hitting any major areas of population because, like, it's unless it makes a sudden turn this way. What's this? Oh, it's just another hail reporting. Unless it makes a sudden turn to the northeast, the east-northeast, and make a direct hit for Vicksburg, it's not really going to do anything. Yeah, I know, the ice storm in Texas. That's definitely interesting to see. Very, very interesting to see. Is this a tad bit of something forming here? Because I think I just saw that just pop up out of nowhere. Yeah, that just kind of popped up out of nowhere. This might be something to watch, too, down here. What am I being sent? Is this what I think it is? There's no definitive confirmation that that's a water spout. I'm just going to mute this conversation right now. That'll save me some pings. Yeah, Enrod on this actually looks very, very good. Has this upgraded at all? 1.8. It was at 1.6 before. It's now at 1.8. Holy crap. That actually looks amazing. This thing might be starting to become more rain. I mean, it was already rain already, unless you're on the southern end, but it might be even more rain than it was before. Storm relative definitely indicates the rotation up here, too. The nice bright greens next to the dark reds. That actually looks really nice. Enrod of frickin' 1.8. Spectrum, I haven't checked that in a while. Indicates there's definitely a hole lowering, like right here. Has this been updated at all? I mean, clearly it updates, but has anything been confirmed? No, it just updated its position to that. It was capable of producing a tornado located 9 miles northwest of Lynn Haven, moving northeast at 55. And it's still radar indicated. Yeah, this is definitely something to keep an eye on, but thankfully it's avoiding major population centers. What else? Significant weather advisory in Jacksonville for Putnam and Southern Clay. What's this say? At 3:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, National Weather Service meteorologists are tracking a strong thunderstorm near Orange Springs, or 7 miles northeast of Citra, moving northeast 20 miles per hour. Wind gusts of 45 to 55 miles per hour. Funnel clouds and minor flooding due to heavy rainfall is possible with the storm. Locations impacted include Interlaken, Bostwick, Melrose Landing, Georges Lake, Barden, Hollister, Flora Home, Johnson, Putnam Hall, and Caraway. And again, this is a special weather statement in effect until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for northwestern Putnam and southern Clay counties. So again, right here, still following its current track. It hasn't shifted direction at all, thank God. People in West Bay, I forgot to say this, if any of you are in West Bay or if you have any family members in West Bay, you can tell them to leave their shelters now. I mean, there's a tad bit of something on the back end, but I don't think that's going to do anything, at least not yet. And by the time it would develop anything, it'd be past them. So you can tell people in West Bay and surrounding areas to get out of their shelters. Enrod's actually downgraded now to 0.93. And base velocity and storm relative show general weakening of this rotation. Is there anything CC? No. So, what is this spray? Luckily, like I said, this is avoiding Vicksburg and all, so. Starting a bit looking broader. Yeah, this rotation is definitely broadened out. I'm not really sure much else to be concerned about in regards to it as of this moment. I hear drums from Morgan's point of view, so that sounds fun. Apparently, we're listening into Morgan's music lesson. Well, I thought for a second it was a secondary rotation developed by Vicksburg. It's not. At least not yet. If that something developed over Pittsburgh, I'd be very concerned. Anything else of major concern? Not yet. Bray's telling me to check out KEOX. Says there's something trying to rotate by there. What's trying to rotate up here? What did I just get IM for? Significant weather advisory for northern Gilchrist, western Columbia, Suwannee, Hamilton, and Eccles counties until 4:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 3:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, National Weather Service meteorologists were tracking strong thunderstorms along a line extending from 10 miles northeast of Perry to 10 miles north of Cross City. Movement was northeast of 45. Small hail, funnel clouds, and wind gusts up to 50, along with minor flooding and heavy rainfall is possible with these storms. Locations impacted include Lake City, Live Oaks, Jasper, Jennings, White Springs, Statenville, Iktucknee Springs, Suwannee River State Park, Suwannee Springs, and Columbia. And again, this is in effect until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Great job with your drumming, Morgan. Real good job. This is what Bray's talking about up here in terms of rotating this line here. I mean, I could. I could definitely see it trying to do something, but my concern is it's very broad. It's very broad, Bray. I mean, like I said, I can definitely see it tightening up, but I don't see it being a major concern, at least as of right now. So back down here. It's broad, but I would honestly say could still be on the ground. And never mind, that was a pass frame. I don't know why the hell it just took till then to load. So now, right by here is where the rotation would be. Honestly, I'd be concerned with this little bit here. That might be something else trying to form. But I mean, right now the tornado warnings for what was here. If I go back a few frames, you'll see it was this here is what was originally cause for concern, and then back here it was even stronger. But if we come up to the current frame, I'm now concerned with this right here. That's what's mainly got me concerned. That definitely looks interesting. No CC yet. Well, I wouldn't expect to see anything. VIL ahead of it is definitely impressive. Not gonna lie. The virtually integrated liquid ahead of it. And new frame. This thing got weaker. Again, if anything was of concern, it'd be like here. Because now it's just shifted more or less from what was like right here to the northwest. Hail 0.4 to the north. Hail 0.45. Right now, it's mostly dead, yeah. I would definitely say you definitely had some kind of tornado on the ground. I can't say it's 100% certainty, but I can take a guess and say that. I just want to check something real quick, see if there's anything. There's a video I've seen from a few people that says water spouts come on shore from what we were just tracking. Again, I would say, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something on the ground, but there was no definitive proof in the video I'd seen that there was anything there. It was too rain wrapped. IEM. What did IEM just tell me? Short range forecast discussion by the Weather Prediction Center. Again, nothing really of concern with that IEM. This may or may not be something to be concerned about if this tightens up and rotates again. Either right here or right here. Somewhere in this general vicinity is where I would expect it to tighten up and rotate again if it did. Which would definitely be bad considering there's hail right there. Section 1 still shows a lowering there, so it could definitely be a meso or something still there, possibly a wall cloud. Echo tops right now around 34,000 feet, which are sufficient enough to do something. This back section might actually be rotating now when I look at the DBZ signatures. This back section here might show something. Storm relative shows rotation still here, so there's still something there. I've pretty much nailed the right area to be concerned about. Right here. That's what I would be concerned about. Let's take a look at this. You've definitely got the parameters there. You've got 1500 K, 50 knots of shear, 228 helicities. You've definitely got everything there. Yeah. It's me. Good job, Morgan. This thing's set to expire in 4 minutes. Honestly, I think they're going to let it expire because there is stuff here that looks like it could do something, but right now it's too weak to justify a tornado warning again. Is this string consistent? No, this just developed out of nowhere. I keep an eye on that, but not really something I can be concerned about right now. Proud Tour downgrade to 58%. Yeah, this line is definitely going to probably do something. I mean, would I justify a 10 sig? depending on the damage and stuff that happens, yet probably not. I mean, there's stuff there. I could definitely see a 10, but I wouldn't see a 10 sig. You could have one or two strong, but not like mainly EF2 pluses. Because Enrod's just completely gone. Spectrum width is starting to weaken. So basically showing the cloud base is going back up to where it was. And new frame. Right here, if anything. This might do something, because this just got stronger in the last frame. Right here by Echofina. It might. I can't say with 100% certainty, but it might. Granted, Enrock down there is non-existent, but they're gonna let this tornado warning expire. It's not enough rotation to justify a warning again or extending it. Enrod is basically just a measure of rotation, Nia. The higher the Enrod value, the more rotation something's got. And it's very basics. That's what Enrod is. That's very basics. And there it is, Tortoise expired. Am I surprised? No. Nice drumming, Morgan. Not gonna lie. What are these cells heading into environment-wise? I mean, the cape's not there yet, but it's definitely got the Helicity and the shear. It might do something. It could recycle if it does stuff right. What's that cell, the one the Brave was telling me about by KEOX? What's that one look like now? Is it still linear in terms of rotation? Doodly doo, there it goes. Okay, this tightened up. Right here by Ozark. That went from linear to actually possibly being a thing. Spectrum width shows possible lowering developing. Why is my mouse not working? This thing looks to be heading generally northeast, so if I had to guess, probably in this general direction. It'd probably go somewhere between Clopton and Abbeville, unless it shifts in the middle, probably miss Echo. And really quickly, I need to join my own class. So if I could go quiet at any random point in the next 10 minutes, I have my own class I gotta get onto as well, so just give me a second. Alright. So, like I said, this main area here by Ozark is probably the next area I would watch for a rotation or a warning to be issued. As well as, there might be an area to the south here might do something. You might have two rotations, one here and one here, if these do something. Like here and here. Spectrum would shows a tad bit of a lowering of both spots. Not really much to be concerned about, though. DC wouldn't show much this close to the radar. Spectrum, or not spectrum width, geez. Storm relative velocity shows storm rotation, which is consistent with the base velocity rotation. So this might be something to be concerned about, too. Is there a hook coming there? I can't tell because it's so close to the radar, and there's no other radar close enough that would give me a reliable measurement. So, I mean, IEM isn't doing anything else right now. If this thing stays consistent, and if this thing just stays rotating, if this thing stays rotating and stays strong and tight and drop something, it might hit Echo, Northern Echo. New frame. It broadened out a tad bit. Storm relative still shows something there, but the thing that sucks is it's so close to the radar, so I can't really get definitive, like 100% solid measurements. About this, it's still there. This one up here too is refusing to die as well. This one up here is refusing to die too. But again, that's really broadened from what it was. Miss, I think you missed a possible water spout earlier in like north central Florida near the coast. But I should say north central. West central Florida. Where the bend occurs. I don't really know how to describe it other than that. West central Florida, you missed a possible water spout, but that's about it. Yeah, these two rotations kind of just developed out of nowhere. These are getting close to the radar. I can't really make definitive things here. I'd have to wait for it to get past. That sucks. What about down here with Tallahassee's in the one we were looking at before? That is just trash in terms of the velocity right now, at least. There's 1.25-inch hail outside the severe warning. I'm surprised they haven't severe warned that. At least that's reported. There's some stuff here. Nothing really to be concerned about. Okay, there's a tour. Again, my GR2 beat my IEM. Alright, tornado warning in effect for northwestern Gilchrist County, southwestern Columbia County, and southeastern Suwannee County until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 3:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 9 miles south of O'Brien, or 13 miles northwest of Bell, moving northeast at 30. Locations impacted. It'll be near O'Brien around 3:55 p.m., Kentucky Spring around 4:05 p.m., and Columbia around 4:15 p.m. And again, this tornado warning is radar indicated with 1-inch hail, and it is in effect until 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, right here, but what's this last frame? 36. I'll take a look at something quickly. It's like right here. If you are in Brantford specifically, take shelter right now. Brantford might take a hit if this thing's on the ground, which honestly it might be. Looking at spectrum with. Oregon's doing its own thing, so I'm filling in for him for like another 10 minutes, and I gotta go to my own class, and I'll be back after that. You got a nice nook for me here. Anyone in this tornado warning, take your proper precautions. Get to the innermost room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you can, grab blankets, pillows, whatever you can to protect your head and the rest of your body. This thing might hit Brantford head on if this is on the ground. Regardless, the mezzo is likely going to go over Brantford, but this thing might actually hit Brantford head on if it is on the ground. Storm Relative definitely supports that too. Spectrum work with Enrot. Enrot. Oh, Enrot's actually been there for a while. I'm surprised. This is to impact Brantford within the next less than 10 minutes. You need to take your precautions if you're in Brantford. 100%. Take your precautions. If you know anyone there, tell them take their precautions now. That's because of the hail. Another tour, this time for Lafayette. I don't know why I double-clicked. I meant to right-click. That was my mistake. Give me a second. National Weather Service in Tallahassee has issued a tornado for southeastern Lafayette County and Big Bend of Florida until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 3:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles south of O'Brien or 12 miles west of Kentucky Spring, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. This is radar indicated. Tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of southeastern Lafayette County, including the following locations: Grady. Again, this is radar indicated, but you need to take shelter. In my opinion, they undershot this first warning when they issued it because they didn't include the actual rotation itself. This thing's about to impact Brantford probably within the next 5 minutes. Prob Tor 43, Prob Wind 76. 1.6 inch hail, 1.7 inch actually. So again, this thing is going to be rain wrapped moving into Brantford. So this is something that you definitely need to watch. Warn people if you have anyone in Brantford. They are about to get hit. Has this changed the motion at all? A tad bit. What else just went off? Another severe thunderstorm warning. Give me a second. Here it is. New severe thunderstorm warning for southern St. John's, northern Putnam, eastern central Clay until 4:30 p.m. At 3:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, severe thunderstorm was located over Hollister, 7 miles east of Interlaken, moving northeast at 15. Hazard 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Locations affected include Palatka, Interlaken, Hastings, Eastern Palatka, World Golf Village, Picolata, Bostwick, Federal Point, St. Augustine Shores, and Orange Mills. And this is a possible severe warning. There's a third tour. Woohoo! Which is the third one? I think this one. All right. At 2:40 p.m. Central Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 12 miles southeast of Chipley, moving northeast at 60. Tornado and quarter-sized hail. This dangerous storm will be near Mariana around 2:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. Other locations impacted by the tornadic thunderstorm include Kinesville, Ridgetop, Cottondale, Alfred, Blue Spring, Union City, Steel City, Gilbert's Mill, Star, and Round Lake. This is radar indicated tornado warning, and again, this is in effect until 3:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. Where is it? Up here. I need to go to another radar. Let's quickly go to Tallahassee. Take a look at this one. Right here. Right here. Did this literally just weaken in the last frame? No. Oh, it kind of did. It was up here. And right here, those right here. So this is definitely something to keep an eye on 100% as well. I mean, Enrod's there, but not something I would be overly concerned about. This is tornado warning. I'm more curious about this one over here because this one's mostly rural until it hits to no, Round Lake. Shoot. It'd be like up here. From the looks of it, yeah. This is difficult because it's broad over here. This might hit Mariana. You need to take precautions if you're in this area right now. Get to a interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you have time, grab blankets and pillows to protect your head and your body from flying debris. If you can't, just get to your shelter. I want to take a look at these ones over here. Why is it automatically defaulting to that radar? I don't know, but this rotation here, still here. All right, rotation's over Brantford. Give me a second while I get the motion again. This is mainly rural after passing over Brantford until it hits Lake City, which hopefully it lifts by then. CC's definitely got. Oh, you've gotten maxed out VIL. That pretty much just shows that this is going to be rain wrapped and that there's a strong updraft there, and that this thing is going to be rain wrapped in Brantford. You definitely need to be in your shelter in Brantford right now. I am. What did I just get? Significant weather advisory continues. Why is my mouse being held down? There we go. Why is the phone going off? I don't care about that. News story. Yeah, 1 inch hail, almost 2 inch hail to the northeast of this rotation, or to the northwest. I mean, that is worrying. That is definitely worrying as well. VIL 1.9. Jax continues tornado warning for Columbia, Gilchrist, and Suwannee until 4:15 p.m. There's a new tour. Where is there a new tour? I have 3 right now. My IEM isn't going off for any of these other ones. Where is there a new tour? 15 seconds till next update. We'll see if it shows up in that. Three, two, one. I still don't have a new tour. That one's been there. That warning you're talking about. 44,000 plus feet. Wow. Is that Morgan back, I hear? Morgan? Guess not. You've got a CC here. You got a CC on that. That might be on the ground. Oh, then again, you've got hail around there too. But even with spectrum width and everything else, I would say that might be on the ground. And this thing's heading directly toward Lake City, 5 points. That CC could be due to hail, but it could also be due to debris. So I'm not going to say 100% certain that CC indicates a tornado on the ground, but it could be something. Because there's hail, CC can't be completely correlated to a tornado and debris from it. The spectrum width is where I notice orange pixels here.
I hate my audio.
Are you back now, Morgan?
I hate my audio. Like with a passion.
Morgan, are you here now?
Yes, I am.
Alright, good. Tornado warning in Florida you need to cover, or two tornado warnings in Florida you technically need to cover. One is in eastern Florida, the other is in western Florida.
What do you mean, Logan? There's 3 tornado warnings. Why you always lying? I know. So, what is this? Copy that. Well, welcome back, chat. I am back. I hate my technology. I hate my audio. It all sucks. But, you know, still got 19 people here. I want to give a big thank you to Logan for covering that up until this point. I am back. I am here. I am very confused as to what this is. We are going to switch over, however, to this other tornado warning that has been issued for what radar? Oh, it just took that one. All right, sweet. So, at this point, we have a tornado warning that just got updated. So, tornado warning remains in effect until 4:15 p.m. You missed a giant rotation near Panama City. You know, fun fact, I was actually looking at my screen that was in front of me when I was doing my Zoom, and I looked at that and had to resist from saying something because that was pretty insane, but it died. So, it's good for the people that were around the area, but, you know, F's. At 3:47, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near O'Brien, or 7 miles northwest of Ichetucknee Spring, moving northeast at 35. I had to double take at that. I didn't see what name that was. And the tornado warning is updated just now. Tornado warning remains in effect until 4:15 p.m. for southwestern Columbia and southeastern Suwannee counties. At 3:51, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near O'Brien or near Ichetucknee Spring, moving northeast at 30. So this is still for a tornado and golf ball hail. This is definitely something to keep in mind. Did they update it on the screen? Oh, they did. They just crunched it a little bit that way. Yeah, this is still headed towards Lake City, either that or just north. If you guys are, if you guys are in this area, it is headed towards Lake City, so rather slowly, but it is headed towards the general direction and vicinity of Lake City. So if you guys are in this area, you need to take precautions. Get underground, get into the lowest and innermost part of your building, like an interior room without any windows, to put as many walls between yourself and the tornado as possible. Tornado warning preceding that just expired or got canceled. Not surprised either way. It's out of the warning box. Let me just ask Logan really quickly what what IMs did Logan have open, if anyone knows? Yeah, I left and Tor Watch 8 got issued. It's downstream. Still a 10 sig. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me. Said Tampa Bay and Tallahassee. All right. Well, first of all, I need to turn off my headphones, turn them on again, and hope to God that the audio works correctly. Ruskin and AASSE. Crap. Anyhow. Bay Washington County tornado warning. Yep, 2-inch hail. Morning look at Texas power outage at 3.4 million. Jeez. They just canceled this tour. I don't blame them. It looked like crap. So that tornado warning is canceled. That was for Bay, Jackson, and Washington. So if you're in that area, you can exit your shelters. But don't go outside because it's still really heavily raining over there. Don't advise. Even though that's what I do. We don't talk about it. Alright. Still south of Jacksonville has some rotation still broad. South of Jacksonville. Is it this one? Well, that one now is a meso indicator. Morgan missed stuff. Yeah, what else is new? Every time I leave, man. Every single time. How long is tornado watch going to be? Well, the first one is until 7. The other one is until 10? Question mark? First one till 7 Eastern, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Other one till 10 Eastern, 9 Central. And yeah, there is a tad bit of rotation on this. It's still decently broad, but it might organize itself as it heads north of Volano Beach and north of St. Aug. So I have to bear that in mind. This is weird. Some nice probs. Won't lie. New mesoscale discussion concerning heavy snow. I'll pass, thank you. There's a meso indicator on this. Yeah, this is getting its act together, so at this point, I have to find my keys. So at this point, 79 on 8, so 72 knot delta velocity. Did I say 79? I meant 75. 75 on 8, 83 miles an hour, 72 knots, and 2-inch hail too. So that's always fun. Take a look at spectrum width. It is relatively disorganized. I really can't decipher anything to organize. CC is indicative. CC is indicative of some sort of inflow coming into the storm. Either that or it's the hail core. But regardless, there is some nice inflow that is coming into the storm, as you can see with the meso indicator just east of O'Brien. I need to pull up my chat. Meso in the tour, yeah. We need a snow data. Well, we did get one earlier. So, yeah, I woke up at noon. Then I had to go do something for my coaching. Then I had to, then I had to go to the grocery store. Then I had a Zoom call. And now we're here. It's 4 p.m. Eastern time. I've had a long day already, and it's 4 o'clock, and I've been up for 4 hours. Tornado in Texas more, yeah. That's... Love it. Love to see it. Just love to see it. Yeah, I can't use CC for this because there's a hail core. I got a day off today because of the cold. Well, I'm on winter break, so I have today and tomorrow off, and then going forward, I might have Thursday off too because I'm about to get crapped on, truth be told. Oh, you want to know what I just remembered, chat? The NAM reaches Thursday now, so I'm going to look. I am curious. What is it saying for Thursday? Show me the... Okay. Okay. Everything initiate... It's at 12Z. By the time it's at 12Z, it's going way too fast. Okay, this thing is churning. EHI 0.8. Yeah, this event really went to hell. And we need a fire tornado and a snow tornado to fight. Remember we had the fire tornado and it was in Lassen County, California. That was the tweet that I have where I posted photos of it. That was the tweet. Let me drag this off to the side because I don't know what's going to show up on my Twitter. Okay, apparently boycott Publix is trending. Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, that was my tweet that got 9.3 thousand likes. Tornado Watch is also trending. Better leave Publix alone. I don't know, man. Excuse me. So it looks like this rotation is weakening gradually. This is 9 on 68-ish. It's about 75 delta, 76 if I'm being exact. CC's just not helpful here. That's some nasty inflow. But that's also, there's also hail, and I really can't decipher which is which half the time. Holy Jesus. Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for the following counties in Alabama, Houston, and Henry, and in the following areas in Georgia: Clay, Randolph, Mitchell, Calhoun, Early, Seminole, Quitman, Decatur, Miller, Doherty, Baker, and Terrell. This will be until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Central. At 4:01, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 6 miles west of Fort Gaines to 7 miles east of Cottonwood, moving northeast at 75 miles an hour. So this is for 60 miles per hour wind gust, quarter-sized tail. The entire warning has a Tor possible tag. That's a big warning. That is indeed a big warning. So let's just drop over here really quickly. Got a nice storm about a year and a half ago. It was pretty. It was pretty. Got some good photos out of it, too. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of rain. That's a lot of rain. That is indeed a lot of rain. What is this? What kind of disorgan... Okay, what on earth? This is the only thing of real interest here. This is linear. This is also rotational, rotating, but it's not as distinct. Make a steam NATO, yeah. When is the severe weather coming to Florida? What part of Florida? Because, truth be told, there's already tornado warnings in Florida. So, it depends on what part of Florida you're located in. But there's already a bunch. There's already a lot going on in these areas. So, need not a specific location, but a more general one. Because if you're in South Florida, you're really out of it today. Oh, boy. Oh boy, here we go. So now this is weakened substantially, but it's more rotational now and less of a linear threat per se. Tornado warning for St. Aug. I'm editing my title. Hastings? Well... Hastings. The name sounds familiar, but I wouldn't be able to pin it. Well, the time has come, the Walrus said, to change my title, at least for the moment. So what I'm going to do... Actually, I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, because then you guys would find out, and I don't want that. Alright, well... In any event, chat, oh boy, this is an issue. Tornado warning for St. Augustine. And in terms of counties, southeastern St. John's, northeastern Putnam. This will be until 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Federal Point or near Hastings. Oh, Hastings, you are in a tornado warning. You need to take shelter now. If you're in Hastings, yeah, if you're in Hastings, Florida, you need to be taking your proper precautions at this point. And that warning, yeah, take shelter. Notation must have tightened. Oh yeah, big time. So at this point, when we're looking at about 48 on top of 33, it's a 71 knot delta velocity, so that is definitely pretty strong when it comes to something that was pretty weak a few minutes ago. If we change to storm relative, it doesn't really say much. Spectrum width is spiking in and around these areas. It's gonna miss Hastings to the north, but it's still a good idea to take proper precautions at this point and get into your safe space. So if you are in Panama, St. John's, anywhere along State Route 207, that's still State Route 207. This is really going to be paralleling areas along State Route 206, but it's going to intersect I-95 near Vermont Heights, and then eventually down the line, you're going to hit United States Route 1 closer to St. Augustine, and then State Route 1A, as well as State Route 1A, as well as State Route 16 in north of St. Augustine. So if you're in this area, you need to take precautions. Get underground or get into the lowest, innermost part of your building, particularly a bathroom or closet, an interior room without any windows, to put as many walls between yourself and the potential tornado as possible. At this point, we can confirm that this has strengthened significantly. So, oh yeah, big time. So especially at this point, you're going to really need to want to take this seriously. This is a dangerous storm at this point that is definitely capable of producing a tornado at any time. I'm in Alachua County. Again, sounds familiar, but I wouldn't be able to tell you where. Oh, right here. You don't have anything for right now, but I'll keep you posted. What am I trying to say? But yeah, anywhere up and along Armstrong, Vermont Heights, St. Aug Beach. Crescent Beach is really out of it. I wouldn't really worry about this too much if you're in Crescent Beach. St. Augustine, Villano Beach, and potentially even the intersection of I-95 and State Route 16. You need to be in your safe space now. This is really... that St. Aug might be on the ground. I can't say. It may be a wall cloud. I will not say that that's out of question. What am I doing? What's good? Not much. Been a minute. Indeed. Good to see you. I'm at St. Aug. You need to be in your safe space. This is headed right for you, and this is a pretty strong rotational couplet as we speak, and just getting stronger by the minute. You need to be in your safe space, like an interior room without any windows, so you can put as many walls between yourself and the potential tornado as it gets towards you as possible. In terms of the environment that we're working with here, it has over 2,000 CAPE in the specific area, about 160 helicity, which is definitely downwind. I'll get to that in a second. Which is definitely enough to have some sort of spin in the atmosphere. You have enough shear. You have about 37 knots of shear, so you definitely have enough ingredients to make this some sort of tornadic threat for St. Augustine as it heads closer to that area. I'm going to get back over here. So we have a new tornado warning. This includes Lake City, Winfield, and White Springs. So this is for Columbia, Suwannee, and Hamilton counties. That will be until 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 4:09, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Columbia, or 7 miles southwest of Lake City, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. So this is for a tornado and $50 size hail. Whenever the radar loads, I'll be able to show you guys. So this is another significant threat that we have going on closer to Lake City, up and along the line, and that is definitely a threat still. So as this heads off towards Lake City, you're going to be talking about 65 knot delta velocity, it updated when I was trying to show people something that makes me annoyed. 55 on top of 19, so about a 75-mile-an-hour delta velocity, about 64 knots. Definitely a threat, and definitely something you're going to have to bear in mind as you're heading off towards Lake City area. I can't judge if this is on the ground because there's hail. I really can't. There's a big hail core here, and I really can't gauge that. But what I can say, areas along, people living along State Route 247, United States Route 90, United States Route 41, and United States Route 441, State Route 10A, up and along north of Lake City, County Route 100A, and then as you're heading out of Lake City to the north south and east, State Route 100, and then that's United States Route 41 as well, going up closer to 5 Points and Winfield, and then this is United States Route 441, going up to 5 Points in north. Eventually, it'll intersect with I-75 as well as I-10. So if you're in this area, you need to take your precautions. Get underground. Get into the lowest, innermost part of your building, like bathroom or closet, an interior room without any windows to put as many walls between yourself and the tornado as possible. And also a factor that hasn't been mentioned here is the hail. Very big hail coming down over 2 inches in diameter. So that'll definitely hurt you if you step outside, if you happen to be outside. And it will likely dent cars to an extreme. So if you are in a car, you need to be, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You need to be inside. You need to be under a sturdy roof. You need to be in an interior room, no windows. As many walls between yourself, the tornado, and the hail as possible. That is the goal here. Was that area under a tour earlier in February? Potentially. I don't remember. So the inflows, this thing might be starting to eat its own inflow per se, which means it would just chomp itself, which means the threat may die, but it's not yet. So we can't really say that. I'm going to take a 3D here, see what we're working with. And, oh yeah, oh baby. Yeah, a lot of inflow right here. So you can see the inflow notch just under the arc right here. Inflow unimpeded right into the storm. You can see very good structure for a storm like this. Cloud top, how high are these tops shooting? Nearly 46K, something like that. So definitely a big storm vertically. There's no vertical disadvantage here with this storm. All South Georgia near the border of Florida is a tornado watch indeed. Is there a possibility for tornadoes in Metro Atlanta? Metro Atlanta, not really. There's the potential for some storms later on as the line starts to move through. But from what I'm aware, Metro Atlanta is really in no severe threat. So that's really not anything you're going to need to worry about. Crap. Why is there a 30 sig? Anyway. This inflow notch. Jesus. So it went from this to this. So this is either getting ridiculously strong. The tornado preceding it, the tornado warning preceding it just expired. This is either getting ridiculously strong or it's killing itself, which we will yet to see for another few minutes. But it does look like that it is becoming a little bit more linear. But areas west and north of Lake City are still going to need to be in their shelters. So this is still 56 on top of 13. 16, 56 on 16, so it's still over 70 miles an hour in terms of a delta velocity. If we take a look at storm relative, 50 on 22, again, over 70. So regardless of whether or not this is dying or not, it is still definitely posing a threat to life and property, particularly with the hail as well. You need to be in your safe space. I need to pull up my chat again. Wall cloud reported in Lake City. Oh yeah, wouldn't be surprised. You can see with there is some sort of lowering going on here with this mess. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is something extending south near and around Lake City, associated with the inflow notch. Check the other warning. Yeah. Go back to this. That is another marine warning, my friends. It's for waterspouts, winds to nearly 50 knots and large hail. Jeez. Things you love to see. Anyhow. I'm not gonna waste my time reading off the marine warning. Got other stuff to do. This is strange. So on one hand, this is that's a nice glitch. What? Nice inflow, bruh. 102 knots. So that is, I can pretty much confirm a glitch. I doubt that's a real thing, and if that is a real thing, then damn. We have a pretty strong tornado on the ground, but I don't think that is a tornado on the ground at the moment. I'm in St. Augustine, too. You need to be in your shelters. Anyone in St. Augustine dropping into my chat here, I appreciate you joining by. You need to be in your shelters. This thing will be moving towards you within the next 30 to 40 minutes or so, and this could either... There's still a bunch of time, so it could either strengthen or it could weaken, but you don't want to be safe. You'd rather be safe than sorry here. If you happen to be in St. Aug, west of St. Aug, south of St. Aug, by the way, whoever was in Hastings in my chat, you can exit your shelter. Like College Park, etc., Volano Beach, both of them. Be in your shelters. Be underground if you have an underground. If you don't have an underground, be in an interior closet or bathroom. Possibilities for the future? Not particularly, I don't think. Yeah, that was a glitch. So, that was just inflow. At this point, the cell does seem to be weakening a tad. It is 40 on 24. I don't know why I'm trying to put an F as the starting word for, or starting letter for 2. But, you know, it's all right. As this gets closer to St. Aug, I'll cover that, but this is closer to Lake City, so I'm going to talk about this for the moment. 28 viewers. Appreciate you all stopping by. I usually don't promote here, but just really quickly, if you guys are enjoying your content, please be sure to show your support. It really does help me. And, of course, feedback as well. If I'm doing something wrong or doing something you don't like, leave it in the comments or in the chat so I can know what I'm doing wrong in your opinion and work on it for the future. Support keeps me going and keeps giving me the passion to go on and continue doing this for y'all. 30 viewers. Appreciate everyone in here. So if you guys are new and like the content, please be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. I really do appreciate the support that you all are giving me to continue doing this. There are possibilities once the storm reaches Atlanta for tornadoes. For tornadoes, absolutely not. But for winds, you might get some gusty winds. A few, potentially. This thing is dying. So this at this point is northwest of Lake City. And it is on the downtrend. So 57 on 12. Nearly 70 miles an hour. Actually, you know what? 57 on 12. 69. Anyhow. So with this storm at this point, it is on its way out per se. It's 53 on top of 17 here, so it's 70. This storm is pretty much on its last legs, but the hail is still regardless of threat. So, and the hail's weakening too. It's less than an inch now. Ow. Ow. It's a relief because my home doesn't have a basement or no rooms surrounded by walls. That is a horrible designed house. I'm sorry. But that is a horribly designed house, architecturally wise. It's just a hallway. Well, it's better than nothing, but it's not great. Speaking of not great, this thing died. Well, when the new frames come in, I can guarantee that, but, you know, right now. The only thing at this point that I might be concerned about is the potential for recycling if the storm can wrap its downdraft. So if it can wrap this end of the storm around towards the center, it could have a pretty sizable threat heading towards St. Aug, but at the moment it looks linear. Jeez. How much will the possibility in tornado be in a percentage? Well, can't tell you that much. But what I can tell you is that for areas like Tallahassee, Panama City, Thomasville, Georgia, Lake Haven, Florida, Callaway, Florida, they are in a 10% significant severe tornado risk. So that's really all I can tell you for that extent. They did. Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for St. John's, Putnam, Clay, Duval. That will be until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 4:21. A severe thunderstorm was located over World Golf Village, or 9 miles southeast of Fruit Cove, moving northeast at 15. 2 days in a row by World Golf Village. So this is for 60 miles per hour wind gust, quarter-sized hail, and it does have a tornado possible tag there. Anticipating this to head out of the warned area soon enough, and I don't think they're going to replace it with another tornado warning at this time. Damn it. Crap. Okay, first of all, what the hell? Second of all, what the hell? Why is there a meso indicator here, and why is there a 101 gust here? Ow. God, I hurt my hand coaching, and I'm very unhappy about it. The 101 is likely contained. Yeah, I know. Which is why I'm saying what the hell and what the hell. Morgan DMs. Yeah, I saw that. That's, I don't know. Looks like Scud to me. Okay, this did it. Alright, north. It's going west to St. Aug. This is going towards Volano Beach at this point. This thing just recycled, and now it looks pretty nice. So if you're in Volano Beach, along State Route 16, along United States Route 1, north of Augustine, is Augustine? Where the hell? St. Augustine. And then State Route 1A near Volano Beach. You need to be in your shelters now. This actually just kind of went insane. If you take a look, there's 2 inflow notches. Like, this thing just redeveloped a second notch, as well as the one south of it. So this could have 2 tornadoes in its lifetime. You can see down here, there is another spot where there could be rotation developing later on. So right now, our focus is on this. As it heads off north of Volano Beach, potentially impacting Volano Beach, potential for a tornado to drop. That is all inflow. That is ridiculous. The potential for a tornado to drop could go up, so there is a lot to keep in mind. Pardon me. Possible and better rotations northwest of Tallahassee. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, look. This is a problem. This is big problem. Let me look brief. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think you just nailed that, Oman. Tornado warning for Decatur, Miller, Seminole, and Georgia. That will be until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 4:28. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 10 miles south of Donaldsonville, moving northeast at 60 miles an hour. So that is more likely than not one of the embedded rotations. I'm just going to make sure I'm grabbing the right radar site here, and I am. Did they just issue no? No, they didn't. I'm done. Okay. I'm congested. Help. If this radar would load, I would be thrilled. Thank you very much. Okay, that's an issue. That could be a problem going down the line, but right now our focus is on this. So, as this heads off towards someplace, as it heads off towards Brinson, El Dorado, this is going to go north of Bainbridge, which is good news because that looks pretty populous. This is weak. Reynoldsville, anywhere between, along United States Route 84 between Brinson and Bainbridge, anywhere along United States Route 27 between El Dorado and Bainbridge, and then going down the line, State Route 253, State Route 65, and State Route 97 in and along the warning polygon. This is really going to parallel United States Route 309, so I don't see too much of a threat. But if you're in that area, you need to take your precautions. Get underground or get into the lowest, innermost part of your building, like an interior room without any windows, like a bathroom or closet, to put as many walls between yourself and the tornado as possible. This might be on the ground. This is on the ground! This could be on the ground. This might be on the ground. It's right next to the rotation, and the rotation is spiking. So, we're going to switch our focus to this for now. This is more than likely than not a tornado on the ground. As you can see, confirmed by spectrum width. I'm going to mark it here, and if we go back to CC, that would be right over the area in which there would be something on the ground. So if you're in this area, you need to be in your safe space. This is more likely than not on the ground at this point. We can see via CC that there is some sort of debris that is being lofted into the air per Doppler radar. And if we take a look at spectrum width here, you can see that it is spiking to the tone of 32 and 34 knots in this particular area. You need to be in your safe space if you're in anywhere that might be impacted by this. So that would be not that. I did not want that. South of Brinson, south of El Dorado, and north of Bainbridge, like I said, along these two United States routes, 27 and 84, and then up by State Route 253. In your safe space now. New tornado warning has been issued for this. Oh, Jesus Christ, did I not just say that? So, Baker, Calhoun, Early, Miller, that will be until 5 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Colquitt, moving northeast at 60. So this is for that rotation that I mentioned, and that is going pretty mental, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I need to get another radar open. Here. This. So, at this point, we can turn to the confirmed tornado. So, well, it's not confirmed yet, but it's more likely than not on the ground. So, what we can take from this here, I'm gonna storm track and mark continually. So, we take a look at CC. This is possibly still on the ground. It is, though, in a area that is not really reflectivity. It is not really reflected by reflectivity. So, with this being said, we can see that the rotation couplet is very small, very discrete. So you can see 43 on top of 31, rather 44 on 31. That would be about a 75 rather, delta velocity. I just realized my wallet is still in my pocket, so I'm going to take that out, put it over there. But there is a spectrum with ball right where the rotation is sitting, and there is CC on this storm. So it is definitely some to which you're going to want to take your proper precautions if you are in front of the storm. That would be by Brinson, El Dorado along these United States routes. Definitely something you're going to want to keep in mind. Excuse me. Not looking at my chat. KX radar for the northern one. Yeah. Did this load yet? Yeah, it did. Oh, boy. Let me just take this really quickly. So this is a tornado warning that has been issued for Baker, Calhoun, Early, and Miller. That will be until 5 p.m. So this is in your Colquitt. Anywhere that there is only one highway is being hit right now. United States Route 27 between Colquitt and to the west, south and west of Damascus. You need to be in your safe space now. It's likely crossing over right now. But further down the line, Damascus, potentially Milford, Elmodel, and Leary, potentially way down the line. You need to be in your safe space. Get underground. Get into the lowest, innermost part of your building, like a bathroom or closet, in an interior room without any windows, so you can put as many walls between yourself and the potential tornado as possible. But I'm going to drop back really quickly to this cell. So, is this still on the ground? Yes, it is. It is a fair bit weaker at this point, and it's very discreet, but this is definitely on the ground. We can say it by CC and by spectrum width. Right in here is where the tornado will be, southwest of Brinson. So if you're in this area, you need to be in your safe space. I can't say this enough. You don't want to be. You'd rather be safe than sorry in a situation like this, where the tornado might be much stronger than you think. This is still going. It might have lifted, however. So the CC just got noticeably weaker, but the spectrum width is still there. So it could be a funnel cloud. Regardless, southwest of Brinson, in Brinson, you need to take precautions then up by El Dorado. You need to be in your safe space. St. Aug might see a new tornado warning extended shortly. I haven't checked that. God, I'm so behind in everything. Marker there. Third GR2 window. I hope on God this thing died, because I haven't checked it. If anyone that lives in any of these areas, 1 year Damascus looking good as fuck. Hang on. Not that. Oh, Jesus, it's donutting. Oh, Lord. Alright, yeah, if you're in Damascus, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You need to be in your safe space. Interior room without any windows, like a bathroom or closet. You need to be inside that. You do not want to take risks with this. This is a strong rotation. And, yeah, that's great. 32 on top of 66. That's nearly 100 miles an hour. 26 years. Morgan, yeah. I have no dropped frames in this stream. Poggers. Holy Jesus, this hail. It's nearly 3 inches. Oh, it died again. Sweet. The new inflow notch that it developed killed itself. That's lovely. This hail core, though, is still very threatening. So if you are near South Pontevedra Beach, don't be on the beach. Bad idea. Anywhere really in any of these 2 warnings, I would advise not being outside if you don't want to concuss yourself. Yeah, strongly advised. Okay, what the shit? 105, okay. This thing just went ape. This went ape. Oh god. This is a high precip mess headed right for Damascus. If you're in Damascus, get inside. Get out of this. You do not want to take any risks with this whatsoever. Damascus 105 on holy Jesus, 93 on 58. Ah! Stop. Get some help. What's spectrum width on this? Extremely disorganized, and there's no CC. I really hope that as this thing goes over Damascus, there's not any CC. If this goes over Damascus and I see CC, I'm going to cry. Because, quite frankly, this could be a strong-ass rotation. This could be extremely strong, extremely dangerous. 130 knot delta velocity. That is more than enough for any kind of sustained rotation. I mean, do not take any risks with this. Do not take any at all. 0, none. Not a good idea. I'm gonna move this down here. So, well, there's the donut hole. I just want to get a 4-panel shot of this really quickly. Chat, don't mind me. Dangerous, bad, Damascus, be inside, 124 on 59. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. You need to be in your tornado shelters. This is on the ground at this point. Very, very dangerous situation. Cannot emphasize. This is on the ground at this point. There it goes, confirmed. If we take a look at this, a confirmed tornado was located 8 miles south of Arlington or 10 miles north of Colquitt, moving northeast at 65. It is not PDS, which I think is a mistake, but it really isn't going over anywhere to be seen. So this is a damaging tornado in quarter-sized hail. I think it's more than damaging at this point. We're talking about 124 on top of 59, 160 knot delta. So this is extremely, extremely dangerous and something that needs to be taken very seriously. You can see an evident spot of debris that is being lofted just to the south and east of Damascus, and then the velocity's right there. So there really is no question about this. This is on the ground, and this could potentially be a large tornado, as signified by the large area of CC surrounding this. If I pull up my pen here, we just circle where the strongest strongest spectrum width is located. You can see rotational couplet right there. Then the precip. This is high precip. This should be no questions asked. There's no questions asked about this. You're not going to be able to see this. This is high precip. You're not going to be able to see anything. You're not going to know about it. You need to be in a shelter. If you're in this area, north and east of Damascus, you need to be in your shelters. There's really no room to take this lightly. You need to be in your shelters anywhere to the north and east. North and east of Damascus. Right in here, up along the state route. If I close up my pen here, up and along State route something, whatever that is, 62, up by Leary. Oh my god, 121 on 47. This is a slight bit weaker, but this is definitely a large tornado. And as you can see, CC extremely evident there. I need to grab a photo of this. Just take it. 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 Track this back on screen. Holy. God. So, red TVS, red tornado vortex signature. This is only 3,000 feet up in the sky. We can basically guarantee this is getting larger and lofting more debris. So, I cannot emphasize enough, spread the word. Anyone that is up and along the path of this, and here is a new tornado warning for a particularly dangerous situation tornado. A confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 7 miles southeast of Arlington, or 12 miles north of Colquitt, moving northeast at 60. This is a particularly dangerous situation as worded by the National Weather Service in Tallahassee. So, locations that will be impacted by this include Morgan and Leary around 4:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then as you're going along the line, Commissionary Hill, Ivy's Mill, Milford, Crestview, Bermuda, Douglasville, Holt, Potmos, and Damascus. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening tornado, and the velocities are starting to render out. They are not showing up on radar because of how strong this tornado could potentially be. So you can see 108 gate to gate, 108 on 26. If you want to go outside a little bit, 108 on 28. That would be a 118 knot delta velocity. There have no room to take this lightly. We have 6 tornado warnings. You have no room to take this lightly whatsoever. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. You need to be in your tornado shelters now. Large debris signature is indicated by radar here as it's going to head off towards Leary and Milford. Up along the intersection of State Route 62 and State Route 37. This is a large and extremely dangerous tornado. Take cover now. Morgan, change your title. Fine. We now only have 3 tours. Let's try this one from 0 to 100 really quickly. I think we can say that. Yeah, that was fun. And it still is fun. People might die. Yeah, that is a big threat here, and the CC on this is huge. So, gate to gate, if we take a look here, I'm going to mark one blue spotted CC to go to the other side, and we're taking a look at miles here. This is 2.25 nautical miles, and if I'm doing my math correctly, that should be, I'm just going to make sure, because I'm not 100% sure, I'm still working on my conversions. But if I'm correct here, 2.25, the debris belt could be 2.6 miles wide. There could be debris lofting up to 2.6 miles from the center of this storm. So you need to bear that in mind. The debris just got a tad bit smaller, or rather a tad bit larger, but a tad bit weaker. So you can see this is starting to weaken significantly, which is great news. Went from 0 to 100 really quickly, and it looks like it's going back towards the direction of 0 eventually. But this is still 100 on 6. That's 106. That is still very dangerous and potentially life-threatening. You need to be in your tornado shelters still if you happen to be in Milford or Leary. If I circle where the largest spectrum width is indicated, you can see that would be where the tornado is, and that is also where the CC is. It is all lining up to where there could be a strong tornado on the ground, and if we take a look here, if you guys can look at my screen, you can see the darker patches of red would go up and around like this, indicating that there might be some sort of debris ball extending in this storm. If we take that out and then start to look at velocities, that would be where the couplet is, that would be where the spectrum width is, and most importantly, that would be where the CC is. Very, very dangerous situation unfolding for these areas. You need to be in your tornado shelters and thank the Lord that this isn't in a more populated area. Otherwise, we could have a lot bigger of a problem. Not to say that this can't head towards populace, as Leary's involved in this, but it's not over Mobile, and thank God for that. That is new. There is also a tornado warning for northeastern St. Johns County. That's until 5 Eastern Standard Time. At 4:43, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Santa Ponte Beach, whatever. That thing. That is a strong hailstorm. That is a big hail core. This isn't really a tornado threat. I doubt this is on the ground, and if it is, then I am an idiot. But in terms of the main threat with this, hail. Hail ranging up to almost 3 inches in diameter south of South Ponte Vedra Beach. God, not the time to have strokes, Morgan. North of Volano Beach, south of South Ponte Vedra Beach. In that area, 3-inch hail. You need to be in your safe space now. Regardless, there isn't a tornado, but there's hail that could kill you. So that's really the main threat that we're talking about with this here. Let me see if they update the severe warning. They did for golf ball hail. That's not as big as radar is indicative of, but regardless, yeah. Going back to this, it is on the weakening again. So good news for areas around here. Still a PDS. They still have not updated the warnings. But this is definitely a threat to areas that are prone to this. And I have to bear in mind, I was asking myself, why didn't they update this and just call it PDS? The National Weather Service offices can't actually update a warning to say PDS. They'd have to issue a whole new tornado warning for this. Just because in terms of their notification system, if they update it, it won't get out as well, per se. So really, they have to just issue a new warning, and that's the right choice. So for this storm in particular, you had it peak at about a 200-mile-an-hour delta velocity or close to that. You really can't take risks with that. Just issue a new warning. So that went 0 to 100 really quickly. Can I hear you, Logan? No, I cannot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my headphones and turn them back on again because I hate my life, I hate my audio, and I hate everything involved in it. Wait for it to connect.
Try this again.
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, perfect. You missed a very significant tornado.
If I can come back to 2 tour reported, this is awesome.
So, well, one just got canceled, but it peaked at 124 on 59. So, take what you want out of that.
Oops.
Oops.
Mother Nature just goes, oopsies.
Yeah, well, this
Did I
is...
misplace that wind gust?
Yeah, I suppose. This chat, Fultondale, linear wind threat, PDS tornado. Fultondale, at its finest. They warned that, and that tour got canceled, even though that was on the ground briefly. And there's still 3-inch hail. Fun times.
Games.
37 viewers. All right. Not Fultondale. They've already suffered. No. Fultondale is not in the path of this. What I'm saying is for people that watched the Fultondale cell, it went, well, this is severe, but it went from a non-severe linear wind threat to a PDS tornado warning in about 15 minutes. This did it in, okay, let's go back here. So, this was at 4:24. So, went from that to this in 14 minutes. I tell ya, it's Dixie. This doesn't happen anywhere else. It goes from non-severe linear to a PDS. Where else do we see that? Name a spot.
Dixie.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Does Hotel.com help you book hotels basically everywhere? I'm not paid advertisement. 96 on 90. Christ almighty.
Hotels.com, if you're looking for someone to sponsor you, this man's your guy.
Oh, Lord. I'm just gonna get another photo of this. I'm just gonna send them. Oh, God bless. I'm just gonna send them in our chat, just because I have nowhere else to send them, really. Because they might be relevant later on.
Barry's telling you to check your DMs.
God.
I have no clue what for.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Train spotter reports thunderstorm wind damage. Trees snapped / uprooted. Debris flying across the highway after very strong winds and very heavy rain stalled cars for at least 10 minutes on 27. Trees on the side of the highway as well. Yeah. Yeah. Not really much to say about that.
Oh yeah, FYI, Morgan, as well, in case no one told you, you had your, I don't know if this was on your OBS, but at the very least on Discord, you had your mic unmuted the entire time you were doing your drum lesson or whatever the hell you were doing.
Yeah, well, that's fun.
I don't know if it was that way on OBS, but it was that way for Discord.
No, I muted on, no, I muted on OBS. I forgot Discord existed, but...
You forgot
on the
Discord
ground.
existed,
Radar
even
says
though that
large
was
and extremely dangerous. Well, it was large and extremely dangerous. Now it's kind of dead.
Holy
So it's heading off towards Erie. But regardless, debris scattering continually up to this point. You can see right there, the debris is continuing to scatter. And Jesus Christ. Yeah. Bro, the way these go from 0 to 100 and back to about 30 is ridiculous. Don't ask where I got 30. What the f...
I don't know where the heck you got 30.
Anyway. All right. Three tornadoes east of the to the east of Dothan. Yeah. Well, that's always great. A large tornado indeed. Yeah, that kind of happened. Now it's kind of dead. If anyone has any questions, please put them in the chat.
Yeah, well, it died on me
monitoring.
earlier, and then crap just shot off the second I had to get off.
Exactly. But if anyone has any questions, please put them in the chat. I'm monitoring that, and I also need to monitor IMBot for reports. Oh, wait. Hold up. I'm an idiot. Hang on.
What are you an idiot for now? What'd you do?
What county is this? What county did this happen in? Early County, it looks. No, not that. No. Baker? Is this...
It occurred in A County.
Thanks.
We don't know what county it is. It occurred in A County.
It would be Early County. So, Georgia. Early.
Good.
I'm gonna see. The other tour just got canceled. That was for the St. Aug. That was more of just a hail threat anyway. I'm gonna see. Yeah. I'm gonna see if there's anything over our dispatch.
Damien nut I take?
Over emergency dispatch when the ad stops playing.
On a random note, for whatever reason, my dad just decided to chuck a whole chicken at me.
Okay,
I have
what
no
the
clue
hell?
why.
No,
what the hell,
stop! Tornado warning issued for Baker County. That will be until 5:30. It's the same cell that went past Lake City, did things, and now it's doing things again, and I don't appreciate it. At 4:56, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles west of Taylor or 19 miles southeast of Fargo, moving northeast at 30. So this is slow as hell. Why is this one?
Rory's telling you to check your DMs again.
I don't wanna, but I will. Give me 2 minutes.
I don't wanna, but I will.
Yeah. Okay, there's no point in waiting to listen to this. This is just Blakely's out of it. Listening to ham radio is not going to do me much justice. Oh, Jesus Christ. Reports of houses destroyed in Damascus coming from early county scanners. Oh, God. Damn it, man. It's... Here's what I'll say on the matter. Thank God this did not happen in a place where Fultondale happened. Fultondale was completely populous. Because it's north of Birmingham, and Birmingham is the biggest place in Alabama. But in the biggest place in the warning... Can close this. In the biggest place in the warning, this thing just decided to say, hey, let's kill someone.
I mean, what else is new with Mother Nature?
And looking at a view from a different radar site, from Tallahassee's radar site, yeah, that's... Guys, again, this is so common, I find. Do you guys remember Bassfield? Well, everyone remembers Bassfield. So you remember how as it went over the town, the CC went from nothing to bright blue like this? That's what just happened. That's what's just transpired. The issue was with this, the difference here was this went from a non-severe I'm an idiot. This went from a severe linear wind threat, 180 mile an hour tornado. Come on. Also, where do we get access to these fire department scanners? Because I can't get them and I'm pissed. Did I close the wrong one?
That's a good question.
I did. Also, there's 4-inch hail off the coast of St. Aug. God. Jesus Christ. Yeah, if you're on the water, you're likely dead, but...
Service of casual. Yeah, if you're on the water, you're probably dead.
Yeah, well... Sucks, but, you know.
It sucks that you're dead.
Yeah. But
Morgan.
if anyone has access to these scanners, please forward them to me, because I don't, and I'm pissed.
Bryce telling you to look at your DMs, bitch.
I did. I looked at that. That's Blakely. That's not the frick... Was that actually?
Morgan.
That was...
Morgan, come on, man.
Okay.
Regional to Nicholsville, Arlington Fire. Can I get you en route to Thompson Street and Kessler Avenue? That's Thompson Street and Kessler Avenue. It's going to be in reference to damaged property from the winds.
Damaged property from the winds?
Engine for the Fisher Regional. We're at Thompson Street.
Engine 4.
If someone gets photos, send them to me, please. Any kind of photos, please.
109, engine 4. Go ahead.
I love how Bree just said in all caps before I told you, look at your damn DMs, and they said thank you very much.
God, that sickens me.
I was on the phone with 601 Ben. On y'all out. I'll meet y'all down there at Damascus, my POV. Engine 4, copy.
Where are you VCing? I'm in a private call with Logan.
Engine 4, did y'all go in route? 10-4, we did. Copy.
See, that just... God. See, that just sickens me. The fact that it had to go over populous. How populous was this? Not very. So was Bassfield. It went over Bassfield, went blue. On CC, is what I'm saying.
Because of debris balls.
Ow. I'm... Ah! Oh, Jesus bless.
Having a fun time.
85 on 106, one of these scans, so that's 191. God damn it, man. Shit. Sorry for the tad bit of vulgarity.
Casino 1 regional.
Regional, go ahead.
We're in route, Damascus.
Can you give me your unit number?
1301 Nicholsville.
1301, got you en route.
Regional Cuba 501.
One, go ahead.
Gonna be en route to the fire station. One en route to houses on Thompson Street in Damascus.
Couldn't catch what they were saying. Shit. God damn it, man. Actually, yeah, I guess Blakely Fire would be doing it because there's nowhere near relevant enough for any kind of civilization or anything. So.
Regional to 601, be advised, the SO is reporting a gas leak, but I'm unsure where.
Gas leak?
Oh, that's just great.
It's a gas leak, but they don't know where. Even better.
Oh, that's awesome.
See, this kind of stuff just sickens me, chat. It's... Especially when this comes with very... It happened with Fultondale, too. When this stuff goes from linear, severe warned, no one's going to take it lightly, to potentially mile-wide tornado in 15 minutes, how is someone supposed to prepare for that? Even if Damascus is very small in population, how is someone supposed to prepare for that? Can someone enlighten me? How is someone supposed to be ready for what's about to come at their face? And thank God this is in daylight. But that doesn't change. It changes a lot, but it doesn't change much at the same time. Because no one's going to be ready for it. They legit pulled a Fulton Dare. They need to start warning that linear shit. How are they going to know either? You can't predict this. I mean, hold up.
Exactly.
Bear with me.
601 to regional.
So,
Underhead.
We got one occupant on the house on Killebrew and Thompson and Kessler. Found an occupant in the house hurt. Can you get an ambulance en route?
one injured.
Forest. It's going to be 6989 Killenbury Road.
10-4.
We'll get him en route.
Someone injured.
Arlington, 1003, engine 10, regional run out 111. We en route to the Damascus and assist van with the houses.
One, can you 10-9?
We are en route. This is engine 10. We're en route. Assist van with the houses that got tore up with the tornado.
FBI, open up. Can you do me a favor and stop posting that, especially considering it's no longer valid? I don't want someone walking in here and thinking that that's valid at this moment, because it's not. God. Bah. I'm sorry if I go awfully silent here and there, but it's just not. And there's still this tornado warning for, what's its face? The thing. The thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. Baker County. That's what I did. I closed Jacksonville. I'm an idiot.
If you close Jacksonville, yes, you will.
I closed Jacksonville. That was the one that I closed, and I didn't want to... Alright, I have 40 viewers. I'm not going to plug, but, please, if anyone has questions, please drop them in the chat so I can answer to the best of my ability. What's going on? Well, how should I explain? Logan, how should I explain it?
Let's see. Well, I can tell you when I was on, there was likely one water spout that came ashore in the Big Bend of Florida. And as for when I went off, I hear apparently Damascus took a direct hit by a large, powerful tornado. I don't know what else really happened other than that. Morgan would be the person to talk to about that.
Coast off St. Aug coast got 4-inch hail, but that's off the water. So, but yeah, once Logan left, there were a few tornado warnings that were issued. One was for Lake City up in Columbia County. The other one was near St. Aug, and I believe the last one was south here by Seminole. It was on the ground briefly. And then after that, the tornado just said, FBI open up, and went 190 Delta. So, there isn't really... I'm just trying... So, right now, if you're hearing static, that's the emergency dispatch. So, that's what you hear right now, if you're hearing some sort of static coming over my headset. Ugh, God. Same place is going to get hit on day 3 and 4. Why is there a day 3 risk? Can someone explain why?
1301-601.
That's a good question.
Talk to me. Go ahead, Rebel. Well, you made it down here yet? I'm coming up on the Damascus Peanut Company. If there's being any, just go somewhere else. Come down there to Castleton. I'm coming to Castleton. Did you see anything on 45 a while ago? There ain't nothing on 45 between Billy Newberry and Damascus. Okay, when I was talking to Ben a while ago, he was having something on 45. I was making sure it wasn't there toward Arlington. 10-4, well, we'll head 45 back towards Miller County and check it out then. 10-4, 10-4, I'll just come up on SGA and I'll go to Castle Avenue.
TVS on the tornado warning horn. God damn it. Oh, that's the problem. Where? Why?
Liberty Hill to Regional, I'll be en route to Damascus.
So there's a bunch of crews on their way to Damascus, and I don't blame them. This is, despite it being a small town, this is likely, if people weren't in their shelters, they're likely dead. My def, or did that just say casualty? I don't know. I actually don't.
Engine 10, 601.
I don't know if I can listen back on my stream and hear it.
Engine 10 to 601.
I don't know if I can listen back on my stream and hear it. So that's what you hear right now.
Title Morgan,
You hear
thanks,
some
Nate.
sort of static,
Appreciate it, actually.
over my headset.
1301 regional, we're coming up on 45 here. I don't see nothing right this moment.
Why is there day 3 risk? Can someone explain why?
1301.
I can skip backwards in the stream and hear it again. Yeah, can one of you guys confirm that? Because I actually don't know. I actually do not know. I'm just kind of lost in the moment. And, like, don't take that the wrong way. Like, I'm not paying attention. I'm just not here.
200.
So I'm paying attention, but,
How
like,
far out are you?
it's mainly emotion because me being a people's person, I feel for the people when something like this happens, and here we are in a situation where there could be casualties, and it's just it's not looking very good. In the meantime, I'm going to drop back to this tornado warning that we have currently going on. It's about to exit the warning area. I don't know if it'll earn a re-warning. It will. It will. Can confirm. That's 32 on about 36, so that's about a 68 mile an hour delta velocity. However, it's quite tight. It's a nice couplet that we have going on around here, and if we take a look at storm relative, it says about 15 on 50. So there could definitely be a reissuance if the SPC, not the SPC, God bless, if the National Weather Service Office deems it warnable, they could rewarn this.
They got a recent troop en route down there to that area for their side, and their ambulance is on the way. I think early.
Is there any way that the storm that will hit Panama City again, or that another tornado will hit it? Yeah. There could be initiation. Well, maybe not Panama City, but Tallahassee might still be in the line of fire. And then down. Here, I'll just change the title. Hang on a minute. And just not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, thank you. Significant tornado threat in Big Bend of Florida. Everyone's out and accounted for. Good news hearing from that particular report.
Early County Regional 911, I'm 23 on scene.
4.
Morgan's gonna do it again. What? En route to Damascus.
4 Liberty Hill, got him out. Route to Damascus.
I just feel for the people in this case. Like, I know.
911, you call, copy my traffic, I'm 23 on scene.
Where?
They just. Oh, they updated the severe warning. I'm stupid. This is just something we did not want to see today, and I know the threat was definitely posed, and truth be told, I didn't think it was warranted, but here I am once again looking like a fat idiot. For the second day in a row, or second time in a row. What is this? Outflow dominant. Never mind. That's... Check IM for... Boarding away shockwaves, so they hatched the risk too. I figured a SIG could happen, but I didn't deem the risk great enough to hatch the tour risk. I don't really need to say anything. The evidence is right in front of us. What just happened? Report from emergency manager in Early County of significant damage to one double-wide mobile home and one single-family home near Damascus. One injury reported, time estimated by radar. So we've only heard that one injury report. That's the only thing we've heard. And that was just recorded, so...
And that tornado warning expired. And they haven't expanded it yet.
Well, it just decided to dance out of the warning, so I don't blame it. I don't know why I have other radar sites open. I can just grab files tomorrow from it.
Engine 4, got you all saying.
So storm going weak as it heads north and northeast. Can you please confirm the direction it's heading, please? Yeah, it's heading off towards the north and east. Really no threat at the moment other than a linear wind threat. If anything else gets issued, I will notify you about it. For the moment, there's really nothing to worry about. The only thing to worry about is the current situation of the people in Damascus. That's really the main thing I'm focusing on right now, and that's what I'm hearing via emergency scanners. That's what I'm trying to listen for.
1301, 601.
And they expired another severe warning.
That'll either get resevered or resevered.
Resevered.
That'll either get a new severe warning or a new tour. Something. But they can't leave that unwarned after what we just saw, especially. You can't just leave something like that off the mark. So then you have Tallahassee and KOX. KMXX. Maxwell. Why do I have this open? And where is this?
1301, 502. Go ahead, Chief. Have y'all checked any of them other roads back to the east of Damascus? Do I need to go check them? Yeah, you run check them. We dealing with a couple of patients right this minute waiting on the EMS. So check those when you find out. 10-4, we'll turn around here and head back up that way then.
There'll be a severe thunderstorm in Volusia County tonight. Volusia also sounds familiar, but I can't tell you where. I am great at locating things. Volusia's down here. The potential exists. Y'all are in a marginal risk, so the potential is definitely there. Likelihood is up in the air, but there is the potential for a severe thunderstorm warning tonight. That could be either for winds or for hail, potentially up and along the line, and potentially even a brief tornado up and along that area.
And they just issued a new marine warning with a waterspout possible.
Is that the thing that they? Yeah, it's that.
It's
the thing that has
east of
4-inch
St.
hail.
Aug.
It's the thing that has 4-inch hail. We also might have to cover the Carolinas tonight. Speaking of such, I need to see if there's actually something that is a threat there. And I also need to monitor that. And I need to monitor emergency dispatch. This is a fun time.
Oh, I know, right?
I was talking last night about something like this in terms of a high risk if that got issued, what I would need to do. This is why I would need multiple people. Radar, IM bot, emergency dispatch, and then trying to see if there's photos and stuff like that. I need a bunch of people. Bray is very good at, I have to say, I'm checking general chat. Bray is very good at relaying emergency management dispatch because he can get the words that they're saying. I can't completely because I don't understand that accent. Bray is from Alabama, so he understands.
I was gonna say Bray's Alabama born and raised, so why do you think he can do it so well? You give him one of our dispatches from up here, he probably wouldn't be able to understand it.
Yeah. Well, because we stretch our vowels to an extreme, and it's stupid.
As you stretch like 15 of them longer than they should be.
Exactly. Shit.
You know what's funny is I freaking woke up 5 hours ago and I'm still tired.
I woke up 11:30. So I've been up for 6.
109 regional.
Go ahead.
Bray, even Bray confirms it. I wouldn't understand a damn thing from up there. Exactly, Bray.
Liberty Hill to regional. I'm on scene in Damascus.
4. Channel 2 at 109. 49 and 2 advise that they are passing Damascus.
Tired, Jesus. Oh.
The severe warning up here's expired, so the severe warning for the Georgia crap is
1301
gone.
regional. There's
So
some
the only
damage,
warning we have is in
down here on
Florida.
Monroe. Everybody's accounted for. Everybody's okay. We're going to continue.
Alright, so, since right now we just got severe warnings and got a bit of a down period.
Wait.
Let me ask this.
Shut. Okay. They were saying that everyone was accounted for in some management report. Go now, though.
Now that we only have a severe and we've got a bit of a break here, I figure I might as well just ask this for the hell of it. We talked about what would happen if a high risk occurred in general. Now let me ask this. What would you do if a high risk occurred where you are and it actually verified? The keyword there is it verifies.
Flip shit.
How are you going to stream / do whatever? Or are you just going to book it northeast wherever? Or north or west or wherever?
Here's the issue. I don't have anywhere to book it to. If I'm in a threat, likely the area around me is, And there's going to be trees and blockings and stuff like that everywhere. I would fly him down here. Good try, Bray. It's...
That's assuming he can get to an airport in time.
Speaking of an airport...
Honestly, with me, realistically, with me, I'd probably book it out to where, like, State College is, just because of how close to the mountains they are. State College is literally on the mountains, and they're 2 hours away from me.
Plus,
So
yeah, you're close.
I just book it west in the mountains.
The issue I have here... Just chat. Let's flip to satellite here. All around here, it is either populous or trees. So I need to pick my poison. Do I pick the very low hills, the very low and rolling hills that can't stop shit, and I won't be able to see a thing? Or do I pick going into a metro area where anything could happen? Literally, like, the city could be torn to shreds. I would be stuck with nowhere to go. Quite frankly, I'm in around here, by the way. Here, let me find an area relative to me. Patterson. I'm right next to I'm close enough to Patterson. That's all you need to know. Newark is here. New York is here. Both of which have airports. Both of which I probably wouldn't be able to access the day of. My best bet would likely be to book it either towards Stamford or out towards Riverhead. But either way, I'm screwed. Cause it's winding roads, cause it's the highways, it's the highways of a metro area. Does the SPC tornado risk matter? No, I don't think it does. No one cares what SPC risk is still violent. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. But going back to what I was saying, I pick my poison with the very low hills that don't stop shit, that give me obstruction to everything coming towards me, or I pick populous.
See, this is why you don't chase in the Northeast.
You're screwed either way.
Actually, better yet, this is why you don't chase east of the Mississippi. East of the Mississippi is like this. You head west of the Mississippi, you're fine. East of the Mississippi, you've got all kinds of shit to do.
Hello, Dixie Alley. How are you today? Trees. Yes, sirree. I love me some green.
And Dante's telling you to chase main terrain.
Oh, Jesus. I'd rather just jump into the creek that I have at the side of my house in New Hampshire in the middle of winter. I'd rather do that. This is why we don't live in the Northeast. Coming from the one that wants to come up here and live in the Northeast, that's very fresh, Bray. Very fresh.
Exactly. Says the person you'd rather prefer snow over tornadoes and then refuses to go to the Northeast. And then instead just wants to complain about his life down south. Meanwhile, in the Northeast, pretty much the highest threat you ever get on a daily basis is a frickin' enhanced.
Because I'm tired of Dixie bullshit. Aren't we all?
Then
do you think Missouri's
to the Northeast, Bray.
Do you think Missouri's in Dixie Alley or Tornado Alley? No.
I think that was an either-or statement, and you just answered it with no.
Neither. Neither.
Yeah, with me, I could just freaking book it to State College about 2 hours away, and I'd be probably fine because of the mountains.
Haha, funny. I'm screwed either way, either direction I go. Because if I try and go south to escape something, it's flat terrain in South Jersey, so that sucks. If I try and go west, I'm going into mountains and trees and I won't be able to see anything, so that sucks.
Well,
if I go east, I'm going right into the
it
middle
all
of the
depends
biggest
on-
city in the world, so that sucks. And if I go north, I have to go along small winding roads for hours and hours just to get to somewhere.
Well, it all depends on how quickly things initiate, and depending on how early you leave. If you leave early enough in the morning, you could probably book it to the Appalachians too, because they're probably only about 4 or 5 hours away from you. So you could probably book it west to the Appalachians. Meanwhile, me, it's a 2.5 hour drive, but you're probably about double the distance from the Appalachians that I am.
Question about that, though, would be, do I have enough time, and am I driving right into it? Plus, here's the main problem. Because of how much I love the place well, not love, but because of how much I love the city, and because of how much I am a people's person, I don't know if I'd be able to leave. Just off my morality.
Go to State College.
Because I would have to be here. I would feel like I would need to be here to try and assist search and rescue the next day if I can come out safe myself.
We're not able to make contact with EMS.
Yet you talk about you and I moving Bray out of the way, but you don't want to move out of the way yourself, even if me and Bray would force you to.
I mean, what's your definition of forcing me?
Pretty much the way we'll force Bray out of his place if something got issued for him, like the 18th, if it continues to uptrend.
The 18th is starting to take a fat shit, I won't lie. I think Monaco is bigger than New York. Let me check.
Someone else then also said Tokyo, and I think that's actually true. I don't know if it's bigger in terms of area, but I think it's bigger in terms of population.
Bruh, Monaco's population is 39,000. Where were you getting that?
I don't think Tokyo's higher in terms of area. I think it's higher in terms of population. That or frickin'
New York City,
Shanghai.
London. London is higher. 8.982. These are all as of 2019. So let me look here. So population as of the 2019 rather, 2019 census, 8.419. Now with that being said, if my trackpad would work, thank you. Most populated cities in the world. All right. So, New York is 44th. You weak shits. Anyway,
Regional, Southern Road, Ratney Road, clear.
Anyway,
Can you use TM9, please?
The dispatch is going off right as I'm trying to say things.
There's a new severe warning in Georgia
Really?
with a 1.2 inch
What
hail
is
on it.
this? What is this? What is you?
It's got a spectrum width on it. It's got a tab of rotation on all the way at the front end, at least according to space, but I don't think that's accurate looking at it.
Anyway, largest cities in the world by
Because of how far out ahead.
population. Number 1, Tokyo at
Yep.
and number 1, Tokyo, 37,339,804. Number 2, Delhi, India, 31,181,376. I'm saying it as in like 31,181,376. So just an FYI.
And for the record, that's pronounced Delhi, not Delhi. It's pronounced
Cats
Delhi.
is delicatessen. Anyway. Shanghai, China, 27,795,702. Sao Paulo, 22,237,472. Same thing. Mexico City, 21,918,936. How is Mexico City number 5? Dhaka, what? Jeez. Dhaka, Bangladesh, 21,741,90.
My God, Morgan.
Cairo, 21,322,750. Beijing, 2896,820. Mumbai, 2667,656. Osaka, 19,110,616. Karachi, 16,459,472. Chongqing, 16,382,376. My radar could load, would be great. Istanbul, 15,415,197. That's, I think that's inflow on the storm, by the way. There might be anticyclonic rotation. I don't know. Where was I? Buenos Aires, 15,257,673. Kolkata, 14,974,73.
Go ahead.
Oh.
We're going to be around to Damascus.
1401, got you en route to Damascus.
Are you struggling to figure out how to read something, Morgan?
No, dispatch. If I go silent, that's likely why. Kinshasa, in Republic of Congo, 14,970,460. Lagos, Nigeria, 14,862,111. Manila, 14,158,573. Tianjin or something like that. It's China. 13,794,450. Guangzhou, 13,635,397. Rio de Janeiro, 13,544,462. Lahore, Pakistan, 13,95,166. Bangalore, 12,764,935. Moscow, 12,593,252. Shenzhen, China, 12,591,696. Hang on. My skin's being an ass.
Grayson.
Where was I at this frickin' list? Did I say Bangalore already?
I don't recall.
Whatever. Bangalore, 12,764,935. Moscow, 12, 593, 252. Shenzhen, 12, 591, 696. Chennai, 11, 235, 18. Bogota, 11, 167, 392. Paris, 11, 78, 546. Jakarta, 10, 915, 364. Lima, 10, 882, 757. Bangkok, 10, 722, 815. Hyderabad, 10, 10, 268, 653. Just wait to see if we get a response. The hell on this is having a whale of a time. What? Damage is interesting, but actually not that bad. So, yeah, this thing is not doing anything. I'm not gonna waste my time. I have 2 Tallahassees open. That's great. Wind. 5% North Carolina, check SPC. We always did. Why is this? I don't know, man. I just don't. Whew. Okay. I love having to go to school tomorrow. I don't.
I may or may not have my class canceled just because of the ice.
Even though you're online, but that's nice.
Mostly that's what happened with my physics and my math class like 2 weeks ago.
Indeed. Where was I? Populations. I'll go down to New York City. We have about 10 more. Seoul, South Korea, 967, 677. Nagoya, Japan, 565, 642. London, 425, 622. Chengdu, 305, 116. Tehran, 259, 9. Nanjing, 143, 980. Ho Chi Minh City, what is...
It's in Vietnam.
837,
their
544. Yeah. Jesus, Logan. Luanda, 8631, 876. Wuhan, 8473, 405. Xi and Sanji, what the hell? Logan, help, hang on. Logan, assistance required.
Jian Shanji.
Thank you. Jian Shanji, 8274, 651. Ahmedabad? Damn it. 8253, 226. New York City, 8230, 290. And then, there's a few more after that, including Hangzhou, Hong Kong, Surat, etc. Baghdad is 54. That's weird. But anyhow, that's that. Got that out of the way. You realize where the coronavirus was created. Fun times. Warning, we know you cannot pronounce things. Thank you, Fabe. News for Thunderstorm warning has been issued for Lafayette, Taylor, and Madison. That will be until 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 8 miles west of Madison to 11 miles south of Perry, moving northeast at 55 for 60 miles per hour wind gust and quarter-sized hail. So, if you guys are in that, that would be along, if I can see, United States Route 27, I-10.
1301 regional.
One, go ahead.
Can we get the road department down here to Popo and Lane? It needs cleaning up a little bit.
4, we'll contact them.
Anyway. State Route 53, State Route 14, United States Route 90, and State Route 145 up along the line, State Route 6. If you're in this area, and potentially in areas like Deckle Beach, Salem, Pinland, Perry, Boyd, Lakebird, Shady Grove, already impacted, Madison, Lee, etc., you need to get in some sort of, under some sort of sturdy roof. And just ride this out. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized salesman with this for warning QEH. Yeah, I don't know why they put a SIG tag on the wind, but it's okay.
Liberty Hill, Nicholsville, y'all get coming out with a patient.
Alright, I'm going to turn off dispatch, because I'm not I don't think we will have anything more of significance if we haven't had it yet to be reported. But we did hear that one injury, which is unfortunate. Bray sent me something else. A barn was leveled. That's fun. I'm just seeing this now. I'm stupid. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Tornado Watch 7 has been canceled. So I will assume that stuff is moved. Yeah. Well, we got our intense tornado, guys. Yeah. That's a thing. And they mentioned intense tornadoes again in this watch. Fun times. Ugh. Will the storm weaken as it heads north and east? Probably. It's hard to say. Yeah, I saw what you sent to me. TBK News Beast. Saw that. Blah. Foreign trail seems legit, of course. Checking Twitter a lot. I'll say stuff to you if someone has a damage pick or something. Sounds good. New severe in Orlando, indeed. Now, folks, Melbourne's radar is up and working. So in theory, I shouldn't have to use the Tampa for this. And if I do, I'm going to be extremely pissed. Okay, what on earth? Guys. What in the fresh hell? Logan, look at my stream. What on God? I'm not even going to read out the severe warning for this because this is not a severe warning. Morgan, can you DM me, please? I don't know what you're freaking. Now there's 2 deaths from the storm. What's your source? Need a source. Can't trust anything that is unreliable, especially in a casualty situation. Why did they warn a Cheeto cell? Your guess is as good as mine. The Weather Channel reported that. Huh? Why is it not on IM? Anyway. Still got 30 viewers. The Weather Channel says 2 deaths, but I call utter bullshit. I would have heard about it on IEMBot. If they're referring to the winter storm, then sure, but... Okay, the radar just took a fat-ass shit. I now can't access velocity, storm relative, spectrum width, ecotops, NROT, whatever the hell HCA is, maximum expected hail size, potential of significant hail, digital virtually integrated liquid, and virtually integrated liquid. Like, why? I have to go see y'all in the next stream. Take care. I'll likely be streaming Thursday, even though it looks like absolute dog now. Absolute shite. Did they just issue a new thing? No, they didn't, but the severe thunderstorm warning for Georgia got canceled. Well, now Thursday looks like a Georgia event, less so an Alabama event. Why am I getting blast-assed by 2 ice storms in a row? Maybe 3. That's that. I just need, like, I have a thing on Thursday. I really need that not to get canceled, and it's going to get canceled, and I'm gonna be pissed off. Just waiting for it to happen. Waiting on it. Yet. Nyeh. There. Okay. Lovely. Done. I don't know why that was that hard. I think Logan's dead, by the way, chat.
I'm here. Just looking at something else right now.
Understandable. Logan, check DMs. You wanna know where I took that?
Where?
I took that in North Carolina when the low moves through late Thursday night with the line.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. Ugh. Hate to see it. Yeah, hate to see it.
Mm. Mm.
Doesn't look like we have much of anything at the moment. Looks like everything's kind of crud at this point. I'm gonna look at models. If the rest of the night is crap, then I'm going to end my stream, but I don't know yet. Not 100% sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and see what the hell is going on. It's going to fizz. It looks like it's supposed to fizz.
It done.
Basically.
Sweet.
The environment, yeah. And the forecast, the models are saying it's supposed to cap itself. Well, that was an experience. Let me look at analysis at the moment. Yep, it's capped. Can confirm. Yeah, it's supposed to die. So, in the meantime, what I will do, let's do a little bit of outlooking to what could potentially be tomorrow, the next day, the next day. Speaking of tomorrow and the next day and the next day, is day 2 anything of significance? No, it's a marginal. Okay. It's a marginal for wind, even more okay. So, what we got. Let me just pull up chat on this side here. It's happening now. Any tornadoes? Not right now, no. All right. Well, what we can do. It's even better than the RAM. Now that wow, it's even better now that the NAM reaches, not the RAM.
The RAM?
The RAM. The RAM in my computer, the 16 gigs that's running this stream. But
can we get a petition to change NAM to RAM?
Retarded ass model. Anyhow, so what we're looking at, the potential on Thursday now looks to be shifting east, so it looks like it could be more of an event centered over portions of Georgia. It would be south, and that's crap. It would be south and east. I'm going to look at severe weather parameters because, truth be told, nothing else looks good. Yeah, the thermos really died. The thermos really died. Can confirm thermos really died. But it looks like areas like Tallahassee might be under a threat for this. Yeah, so Holicity and Shear obviously looks pretty good, but the real question is whether or not these forecasts will maintain because they have been downtrending a tad. Look at V16. Morgan sounded British for a second. What do you mean? What did I say?
You sound British.
Yeet. Coastal. Let's go. All right. Well, yeah, I do that sometimes. Just taking soundings all over the place. Hodo's got a lot smaller, must say. But Let's take a look now at the shorter range model at the NAM and why. Why? Just want to see what that is, though. Just out of curiosity's sake. Yeah, okay. Right. So, 4,300 cape, 100 helicity, 15 shear, 3 energy helicity indexed. My ass. Anyway, looking at Thursday, can see the front drags cape up and nothing happens at all. That is lovely. The NAM wants nothing.
Bet.
This looks about as good as the 15% for day 5 that we got in the Northeast over the summer. NAM should scram, understandable. The only thing that this has going for it at this point is the good hodos, helicity, and shear. But there's no cape. Once again, no cape and crap lapse rates. Special weather statements. Oh, yeah, something might happen in North Carolina, but that's hours and hours from now. Maybe I'll stream in the middle of the night. But people have school tomorrow, so no one will watch. Logan will be on with me.
I'm sorry, what? Pardon me?
You're going to be on with me. I'm going to drag you into a voice call at like 2 in the morning. It wouldn't be 2. It'd be like 11. Okay, what on earth? Chat, does someone... Can someone explain what I'm looking at, please? In the chat, I'll be waiting. Where did you take that sounding at? Either South Carolina or North Carolina, near the border. Did I miss anything? No, not really.
Is Bray watching the stream? Bray, if you're watching the stream, check your DMs, bitch.
That's north of the warm front. Understandable. Speaking of... God damn it. The strong tornado happened right along the warm front. You're looking at ass. Well, I mean, this is the best sounding I've ever seen in the world. So you can see down here, values, that was a horribly drawn circle. Values of shear and helicity. ranging into the 40s for shear and 480s for helicity. Seems like windy rain. If you take a look, a lot of cape to work with in this particular environment, ranging from 0 to about 0 as you go down the line. And then if you look at the photograph, it has arms on both sides extending out to slap me in the face for calling it the greatest sounding in the world. Anyway. But with everything being said, I think we can wrap this up. That was rather eventful. I'd rather it not have been as eventful, but it was. I think this is the longest stream that I've done in months, because this is the only time we've actually had something happen that's actually worth streaming, and that isn't at midnight when I wasn't anticipating anything. So.
Alright, so now here's the question, Morgan. Can you do your outro in one shot without screwing it up this time?
First of all, before I do that, oh yeah, there is one in Shale near Lakehart, but that's the only thing in effect. Yep, most of it is dead. So, with everything being said, I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you all so much for tuning into this severe weather coverage live stream. If you guys did enjoy the severe weather coverage live stream, please be sure to leave a like rating down below. I really do appreciate the support. Also, do hit the subscribe button if you guys are new around here, and click the notification bell if you guys might want to be notified every time I go live. And that really should do it for me. This is my name is Morgan J. Fold. That's Logna. And we will see you guys in the next severe weather coverage live stream. Take care and peace out.
Yep.